Hey everybody, welcome to another Star Wars action figure review. Next up for you today, I have a bunch of mission series figures to give you guys a look at. And the first one is going to be this 2-pack. This is the Tantive IV R2-D2 and C-3PO set. Now as always, we're going to take a look at the packaging. As you can see, Hasbro decided to put a very heavily based Revenge of the Sith theme to it. What with the Darth Vader and the lava on the bottom. At least that's the impression it gives me. On the side you do see you have a picture of R2-D2 and you do have a picture of C-3PO. Right there. On the back you do have a picture of R2 and C-3PO when they land on Tatoouine in A New Hope. See, there's a brief description which you can take a look at and some other 2-packs. Just as a side note, I'm only going to be collecting the original trilogy sets of these because I'm just not that really interested in the prequels. Yeah, enough about that. Let's just give you a quick look at both figures. Now, these figures are really cool, and starting off this review, I want to point out that you have to take these figures for what they are. This 2-pack is only $10, so you're not going to get the articulation. It's just not there. So I'm just going to get that out of the way. However, the sculpts and the molds on these figures are amazing, especially for the price, which we'll be talking about in just a second. So first I'm going to give you a look at C-3PO. Right here. They decided to give him a more matte finish than gloss, which I like. That's a big plus for me. As I was saying, there's just a ton of detail all throughout. And the attention to detail is very, very nice. Especially for his working innards. Right here that you see on his abdomen. They really took the time to mold this really nice. See, they even painted the silver leg, which they didn't do the foot, which kind of sucks, but at least they went through the trouble of painting that. The head sculpt is really great. You do even have some rivets right there, I guess to indicate the restraining bolt he had on Tatoouine, or to show weathering. But yeah, the pistons are done really nice. Good sculpting. So yeah, you know, there's not too much to say about these figures. The articulation for them is the basic 5 points. He has a swivel neck, swivel shoulders, and swivel hips. See? Has no accessories. And just to give you a better look at his hands, that do have some really good molding, some decent paint job. I guess the only thing that doesn't sell these figures for me is the paint jobs. They're not the best, which I'll be showing you right now with R2-D2. R2-D2 has even less articulation. He just has the swivel legs and a swivel dome. He has no third leg, as you see, and he has no wheels. But again, this was only $10. So yeah, amazing mold. So you can see they put a lot of detail into it, but the paint job is pretty sloppy, especially right there in the front of the dome. So you can see they didn't really put too much effort into it, which I kind of understand because these are targeted for kids. And oddly enough, I kind of like it because it gives a very reminiscent feel to the Kenner days. You know, I didn't grow up in that time period. You know, I was a 90s kid, so I didn't have the privilege to collect them. But, you know, this is as close as I'm gonna get, and I'm happy with it. They chose a very odd blue. They almost chose like a teal blue, which is a bit off, but again, doesn't really matter too much. Detail's good, which is fine by me. And limited articulation, which these figures wouldn't really have that much articulation. But yeah. So that is the C-3PO and R2-D2 set. Overall, really cool set. I'm 50-50 on whether you should buy these or not. If you feel like me and you want to have a reminiscent feeling of figures, or you want something that looks retro or classic, these are the ones you have to get. You know, the detail is just really good on these. You know, I overlooked the articulation and some of the sloppy paint jobs because they're just really, really nice. You know, they look really cool. I think they stand up to par with the Black Series figures, again, except for the articulation. But yeah, these are really cool figures. They're really cheap figures, and I highly recommend you pick them up if you're into that kind of stuff. So I hope you found this review helpful. I'll be doing some more Mission Series figures soon. So until then, I'll see you on my next video.